CHP to respond to that location.
LA Southern 186, be advised we're going to be working the area at this time of Sierra Madre at fires coming into that area.
Southern California fires explode out of control, and dispatchers guide the highway patrol into the maelstrom.
Clear the streets.
A hitchhiker forces a highway patrol officer into a deadly decision on a lonely mountain road.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
These are the real stories of the highway patrol.
Now, high speeds, hijacked bus. We're going to see if we can't catch it here. We're going to stand by at sunset.
And information to our units, we have a bus pursuit that started in San Diego area. It's now moving up into the LA area at this time. We'll be advising further.
Clear the streets. Clear the streets. You're in danger of getting hit by traffic. Clear the streets.
Southern 186, could you respond to the area of Sierra Madre in the vicinity of Baldwin Avenue to help with road closures and evacuations due to the ALTADENA fires?
Ladies and gentlemen, clear the streets.
The Los Angeles Communications Center is the hub for the highway patrol in Los Angeles County.
15, Mary 14, go ahead.
The bus chase and the ALTADENA fires, which lasted for days, are just examples of the kinds of things that we do all the time.
For LAPD, this is now southbound
Approaching Getty Center.
We're the link. We're the point where it all comes together.
Southbound approaching Sunset.
Copy, southbound approaching Sunset.
114, copy, you're going to be secondary.
They're coming up on us about a half a mile behind us.
I had the pursuit from like 7 o'clock in the evening till about 10:10. We're monitoring all the traffic from either the air units, ground units, units that are ahead of the pursuit, behind it, all in the pursuit at once. So we're listening to all of them, talking to them, getting them in position, monitoring their traffic, what they were saying, who's in primary, secondary, who's supervisor in the pursuit, advising any kind of information that we had happened to get, plus keeping ahead of the pursuit, many miles ahead of it.
Exiting at Sunset. Copy, exiting at Sunset.
We'll notify LAPD.
We got a TC. Between the bus and another vehicle. Copy, the bus has TC.
Another vehicle requesting 4142. Just go with 1020. We get all the information from outside agencies, and we give it to our CHP officers out in the field who are in the actual pursuit, so they can understand what the situation is with the bus driver, if there's anybody on board, weapons, or whatever. And information to the units in this pursuit. There's a big hairpin curve coming up here. All units use caution in the area.
LAPD was in pursuit of a reckless bus, southwesterly direction on Sunset towards PCH. You don't want to Sunset TC, westbound Sunset, I lost it. The bus has TC, westbound Sunset.
Go with the cross street.
LA, continuing westbound now. We're back in pursuit, stand by for 20.
Copy, the bus is still continuing.
Even though TC'd westbound to Sunset.
This bus has not stopped for any red lights or stop signs, and I don't believe he's going to.
I like to think we're like the heartbeat of the whole company because, I mean, if we weren't there, the other agencies, the other officers that can't hear each other would not know what's going on. And that would be northbound PCH from Sunset.
Our main function is coordination. The officers in the field call in and we send resources to them for backup, for medical emergencies, what have you.
Southern 186, Sierra Madre Roads is in the area of Sierra Madre Boulevard around Baldwin Avenue. They're trying to close the road so they can get their emergency vehicles through and keep any other civilians out of the area. They're requesting CHP to respond to that location to help enforce this road closure.
LA Southern 186, be advised we're going to be working the area at this time of Sierra Madre at fires coming into that area, and we'll be helping and assisting with traffic control in that area.
I dispatched Officer Kennard to assist with roadblocks along with other CHP officers to assist the fire department in expediting their emergency equipment to where they most desperately need it to be.
Down below us there, as we can see coming up here, a lot of traffic problems, a lot of looky-loos in the roadway, and a lot of folks is just out walking around, looking in, standing in the road, making it extremely hazardous not only for the folks looking, but also the responding equipment.
It was very important that you got all your information correct. You didn't want to be sending officers somewhere where they weren't needed. There were lives at stake. It was rather intense.
And it's not affecting the freeway on and off ramp at this point.
I certainly feel responsible to every officer that's out there that you're working with. You do have a direct responsibility to assist those officers to make sure they're safe.
Our operators here are very definitely the unsung heroes. They must, through training and experience, anticipate what is happening, what is needed, and provide the best, fastest service to get people the help they need and
that would be
keep
northbound PC.
the officers and the citizens out of harm's way.
10-4, we copy that.
Charlie 7963 took the Waterford off. Continue down. Bus has stopped.
7963, you were covered. A copy of the party took the Waterford off. Just confirm he is stopping.
No, we got one in custody at this time.
A 10-4 copy, one in custody at this time.
When a bus pursuit ends like that, I get a good feeling because I think I've done everything I could do for those officers. I've got them every kind of assistance I could think of. I've kept them apprised of any kind of situation I think they need to know about. I've advised every office that's in the area that needs to know ahead of them, so they don't even have to. When they were saying advise this office, already done. So when I get a pursuit like that when it ends, I know I'm pretty proud of the situation that we've done in here.
We are the liaison between who is out in the field and who needs to be out in the field and at what places they need to be to save acreage and homes and lives.
The Communications Center is the key to coordinating the needs of the public with the services that the Highway Patrol provides. This is the real story of the Highway Patrol.
All units monitor your radios. We'll be advising further.
All California Highway Patrol Dispatch Center personnel are trained at the CHP Academy in Sacramento. Working under supervision for 1 year, they man the Los Angeles Communications Center 24 hours a day. They handle nearly 100,000 calls each month. Half of those calls come on the swing shift between 2 p.m. and midnight.